guys, I'm gonna start with a nice cup of tea, and the planning of this new project is 2 A5. I'm just gonna do this because it's an A5 size, but I'm not sure exactly the measurement. So an A5 mini album, and the planning is to do a scrapbook mini album and a junk journal mini album. If you don't like to make a junk journal album, then just make 2 of the scrapbook mini albums, and if you don't want to make a scrapbook mini album, then make 2 junk journals. So it's totally up to you if you make one of each or whatever you want to do. It's your project, but I'm gonna make 2 A5 mini albums and in a box. I really like to have it in a box, so if you have it on your desk or in your cabinet or somewhere, that these 2 albums fits in there. So I really like that. So I'm gonna start with the box, and I could do a try out, but why? I also can just start and give you all the information doing along. So I'm just gonna start, and these are the measurements that I think I'm gonna need for my boxes. So I always say, especially with these, because I do not want to make a tryout first, I'm gonna start, and if it's gonna work, of course I'm gonna put everything online, and if it does not work, I'm just gonna skip everything and I'm just gonna start all over again. But that's why I start first with the box, and then I can make the mini albums out of that. So what I'm gonna need is for the bottom, alright, this is what I have thought. So for the bottom, I'm gonna cut out a 5/3/4 by 5/3/4. That's in centimeters, 14.6 by 14.6 centimeters. That's the bottom. Of course you need that also for the top. Did not put that down, but this is also for the top. So 5/3/4 by 5/3/4, 14.6 by 14.6 centimeters. So this is the inches, of course, and this is all the centimeters. So these 2 you need the same, yeah, it's the bottom and the top. For the sides plus the back, we do need a 5/3/4 by 8/1/4 inch. That is a 14.6 by 21 centimeters, and you need to have that 3 times. Okay, so that is what I'm going to start with to cut out. So I do have my A4 pieces right here. This is a little bit how I cut out the 5/3/4 by 5/3/4 for the bottom and the top. So my A4 piece, 1 millimeter thick. It's thick enough. You don't need a 2 millimeter, but if you have, then be my guest. But I'm going to use a 1 millimeter. So this is my first cut out, and then I'm so bottom top. Then I have a side sway, so another A4, and then one extra, also a 5/3/4. So 2.5 sheet I need for the box. I'm gonna cut it out. See you in a second. Okay, so I have 3 of these, 2 sides, 1 back, and a bottom and a top. Alright, just one more time my measurements, what I used, 5/3/4 by 5/3/4. You need that 2 times, or 14.6 by 14.6 centimeters. So this measurement you need 2 times, and then 5/3/4 by 8/1/4 3 times, 14.6 by 21 centimeters. So these are the inches and these are the centimeters. Alright, so that is what we need for the box. Now, which color, I need to decide that first, which color shall we use for these papers? Okay, what is the deal? I think I I would like to use or black or wait just a second. Pearl gray. Okay, but if you use this one, oh, it's still nice on black. Or on pearl gray. Even these two are amazing even. There is a light one, for example. This. Yeah, it looks both beautiful. But I think I will go for the black. I think it really pops it up a little bit more. Yeah, I think I go for the black one. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna use black, but of course you can use any color you like. Maybe you have a nice green one, maybe you'll have a nice blue one. Whatever you like to use, of course, use it. I'm gonna go for black. How are we gonna attach all of these? I'm gonna use hinges for that. Means that I need to make some of the hinges. Yep. How I'm gonna do that, because it's easier to make that in a little bit more than just God, it rains all day. Never stops, I think. So I'm just gonna apply tape on my A4 paper. Just gonna leave a little in between. And that is what I'm gonna do all the way. Depends also a little bit on how wide your tape is. Mine is 9mm, but I think most of you have something like that, or 1/2 inch or something. But so I'm gonna do this all the way, and I'll be back in just a second. I think we need more than one sheet, by the way, so I am back in just a second. Okay, so now I just ended up with a full sheet, and now I am gonna search. Oh, there it is. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna score between one of this, and then I'm gonna cut in between. And then if you fold this, which way do we need it? We need it this way. There you go. Here is your hinge. And I think this way is easier than score and cut first and then add. But it is just up to you. It is just up to you. Yeah, some hinges you need the tape on the outside and some on the inside. But alright, so we do need a bunch, so I'm just gonna make quite a few so I can make the box right away. But this is a little bit on what we are doing right now. Okay. as you can see, it fits marvelous. Alright. Okay, so that is a little bit what we are needing to do. Okay, guys. Yay. Yep. Let's get started. Which way do we want actually? Because I'm just gonna see a little bit top of this is the bottom and this is the side. So what's the deal? How are we gonna add this? This, and then we go to the top right there, and then we're gonna do, yep, something like that. That's what we're gonna do. so just put this, well, it is a 1mm, guys, so you only need to have actually the same to leave this open, and that's 1mm. So I'm just gonna leave it just nicely from each other, and then you can just add this on, or the one that's with this one. And then the fold line just is on here, if you know what I mean. The fold line needs to be in that, oh my gosh, the words, I'm gonna find the words. Alright, so I fold this already, and you also can, if you want, that's also an option, you also can put this first on. If you just see where the fold line is, it's just an option, totally up to you. You also can do it this way. And then this, nicely. Equally. Here we go. That's totally up to you guys what you want. And then you just can cut this off. And then you just burnish this down so the tape is nicely attached. And then you can flip this. See, so the fold line is in here. Okay. So that is a little bit what we're going to do with the other ones. So let's go to this side. So it's totally up to you how you want to do it. I'm going to show you a little bit this side right here. What is also, let's put this on. There we go. Turn this over. Where's my thought? Oh, here it is. And but I do love to see, so I do love to use this way, that I see the chipboard. That's a little bit how I do it, how I like to do it. And as you can see, don't forget to burnish it down. Here we go. Now I go to this side. You also can cut this right away. I also can start with the first one. And then do the other one. Just stay a little away, guys. Just stay a little away. So when this is up, as you can see, you need to have the space. Alright, now we go to the top. I'm gonna add this the same as we did with the other one. Leave the I call it the fold line out. And then you just can apply this on here. There we go. Okay, and when this is done, you can bring it back up, and then this is going to be a little bit how it's going to be looking. Alright. That's the base. Cool. I like it. Alright, so next, let's see, what is the most easy part to do? I think we're gonna add these little guys. Let's just, okay, let's check it out. What's easy? Easy peasy. You're gonna make it as difficult as you want or as easy as you want. But there are no rules, of course. Just trying it out. Try things out. Don't throw anything away. Always need them. Even the small pieces. You're gonna need them. Oh. But I do like to put first everything on the outside. So I'm just gonna start right here. Leave the I just need to there we go. We need another one. also can just use this one. It is the same, so just cut a few more. You do need them. It's easier than you can just use them right away. There we go. Don't forget to burnish it down. I think I forgot to fold this one. Totally forgot to fold this one. Wait just a sec. There we go. Alright. Okay, let's go back. Each time just go back and see which part you want to do now. Alright, so these are here, right here, on the outside. Okay, so I think I'm just going to do that first. But we also can add these on this one. Yes. All the way around. One more. Burnish it down, flip it around. Here we go. Now let's see, how far are we? So we have the hinges on here, and then also right here. That's cool. But I'm also gonna make right here also. Because now we have it. Now we have it. Here we go. Alright, let's see, how far are we? Tea is almost getting cold. Don't forget, don't throw these little ones away. You still can need them. So we have this and this and this. Yeah, and then for here, that is just the round. Oh yeah, we can do that, of course. We still have these. Why not add them on while it's flat? It's so much easier when it's all flat. There we go. Yes. Okay, don't forget to burnish it down. Yes. Okay, and then we just glue it all together. So just start with one side. Peel it off. Don't know if you need to. I'm just going to start with this one. Alright, so what's the easy way? I have no clue. I think just lift this up so you can hold it down. But then you need to lift that up, that other piece. Can you just put it behind it? I don't know, let's check it out. It is going to be to the side. Alright. You can see that it's been a while that I made these boxes. I think this is a good one. So I'm just going to put this against the other one. And as you can see, I did not fold this one the good way. I need to make some pressure. Here we go. And I think I'm just gonna let this, I'm gonna push on the inside. Don't worry, we're gonna put some hinges on the inside to make it nice and sturdy on the inside too. But so far, so cool. Alright. Then I'm gonna put these off. And same thing with this one. First check a little bit where is the best spot. Do you like it up? Do you like it down? Just search a way that you are feeling comfortable with. When you are settled, and burnish it down. this is how it looks like so far. Alright. If there is any little piece that's a little off, just cut it down while you can. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now we're gonna still need hinges for the inside. For example, this one needs to go on the outside. Not on the outside, but the tape. Okay, let's check it out. This is the size. Just a second. I have a big sweater on. Because it was very cold this morning. Alright. So just peel off one side. This is the fold line. And then put this in the corner. In the corner. Alright, in the corner. And then I'm just gonna peel off. Oh, maybe it was a better idea to peel that other one off right away instead of going in like this, but okay. Just let it flat and then you just burnish down the other one. But don't forget to burnish it down. Nice and properly. Alright, so we do need some hinges. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3 small ones, 1, 2, 3 small ones, so 6 small ones. But these small ones we can take out of one. But anyways, we do need a bunch. So let's make a few hinges more. Alright, shall we? So let's see, I did cut my pieces. So I'm first going to go on the inside. Burnish it down. Then the small ones. Put them as close as you can in the corners. Burnish it down. Have to be aware a little bit of my arms. Yep, I went to the doctor this morning, by the way, and guess what? What I have is 2 tennis arms. 2, okay. Two tennis arms. So yeah, there's not much that you can do about it. Yeah, would physio help? It can be, so I'm gonna talk to my physio back again once I see her if it's necessary to treat it. But I also need it for my neck and shoulders, so not sure what to do. But anyways, that's what I have. 2 tennis arms. Can you believe it? Right, but yeah, it's been 2 months now, maybe longer. I have no clue when it started, but I'm gonna try not too much squeeze it. I'm not trying not too much use the crocodiles. Also, that it was also not very good to handle, but anyways, I'm more than happy that I can tell you that it's not something else. No idea what I was thinking that it was, but on both arms I never experienced that. So I was worrying a little bit that it would be something else, but it's not. It's just 2 tennis arms. So maybe I craft a little bit too much lately. I don't know if that is the case. I really don't know. But anyways, I can't sit still all day. Nope, I cannot. Don't punish me with doing nothing all day. And I think also that is not healthy. Also. So I'm just gonna keep going. But I'm gonna try not to make too much force in my arms. Alright, in the meantime, I did the inside. Yay! And now these ones, we're just going to overlap these. And I think, I'm not sure if it's needed, but I'm just gonna check it first. Now this one is not needed to cut down a little bit of the corner. So, but I do gonna use a little bit glue, but first check if it's not bumping in the way. And with this one it is just a fraction. So I'm just gonna cut a little of the corner, just a tiny little bit. So I'm first gonna check it all. Oh. And then I am going to use extra glue. This one is also not needed. Alright, and then this one. Check, check, check. Nope, also not needed. Alright, so that is done. So like I told you, I am going to use for this part extra glue. See if it's open. Normally when okay, here we go. So I'm just going to apply glue against the chipboard. And then also a little on top. First gonna do the 2 longest ones. Why? I have no clue. Just because. So I'm just gonna fold this over. First go to the other side before your glue is dry. There we go. Let's go back, burnish it down. The other side, burnish it down. And do a little bit with your bone folder on top. So you get a nice edge. There you go. Let's do this side. Go. Sit down. nicely in the corners. Yes. Okay, and now all corners are nicely attached. Now maybe you will see, and I also have that, some of the chipboard in the corners will not be covered. Now I just grab a black pencil mark to do that because I don't want to see the gray chipboard coming out. But maybe I'm gonna cover that up later with a round one. I don't know. We can do that, by the way. So you don't need to do anything about it just yet. Alright guys, so yeah, you don't need to throw these away. You always can use them for other boxes. So keep them somewhere. Alright, so but the box is ready. Yay, yay, yay. All corners are nicely attached. So that is that. So the meaning is that we're gonna put this straight, and I think I am gonna decorate this first. Or shall we make the covers right now? Check it out. Because I know if we do the papers inside, then it will be smaller. I just know that. So I think it's better to first do, yep. And what I also like to do to make this stronger is to put, well, yeah, we also, it's not needed. It's not needed to, because we do have these black edges, but I do like, I always like to make things nice and sturdy. What I'm gonna do, I am gonna search for my design papers, and then add a black piece of paper around it. And so we're gonna add 2 layers on that. And on the inside we keep it just black for just a sec. Alright, so that is what we're gonna do. Okay, let's see. Have some difficulties. That I don't know exactly what I want, but I chose for this one. I think it fits marvelous on the side. So what I did first is I measured the black pieces. Yeah, this is number 3. So that's also number 3. And I did this first. So I first cut my black pieces, as you can see right here. So that is the first thing that I did. So now I need 3 and 1. And I'm going to use this one, this paper. So I'm just going to need a little black edge all the way around, and then you will have a nice, I call it, sturdy box. Now I was thinking which ink that I just need to cut just a little bit more. Which ink that I like to use. Now I was searching through my ink stash. See which one that I like. Which one I like the most. Yeah, this is perfect. And I have the weathered wood, that one, and I still love my walnut stain. I'm going to use a new one. I think for the outside, I think certain pages I'm going to use this one, And for other pages I'm going to use the walnut stain. Now for this is the outside. I don't know, so I'm just going to check it out, which one that I like the best. So let me check. This is the weather wood. Alright, nice and blue. And this one is, oh, it's a new one, so I don't need to press it so hard. Yeah, I think I like the blue one. Alright, so, wow, yeah, this is a new one. I totally forgot about it. That is a new one. Where is the, oh yeah, I always put it under. I need to be aware that I do not need to push it real hard right now. So I'm going to use the weathered wood for now. I don't like it. So this is also a new one, but yeah, I like it. I don't need, but I always like to do a little bit more. Yeah, I like it. Alright, so put it on, and then we're gonna do the other one on the other side. Okay. Now, I was thinking the sides are like this. Would it be not nice to do the back the same? Ooh. Okay, means of course that I need to grab the next set. But guys, I love it. Alright. I'm just gonna do that. So the back I'm gonna do the same. What do you think? Is it nice to do the same at the back? Oh, now I don't know. Maybe it's too much. Is it too much? But which one do we like then? Oh my gosh. Which one? Oh, this one is also nice. This one. Oh, now I can't choose. This one even. But I do like the same one. Oh, stick to the plan. Stick to the plan. I'm gonna do it. Just do it. Use whatever you want, of course. But I'm gonna use this one. Ooh. Alright, had nothing to do with winter, but I love it. I love it. Now let's see, what shall we do on the top? Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I think an easy one. Something like this. Something like this, or an easy one. Easy going. Let's see. Plain one. Something like this. This is also a simple one, but still very nice with this one. We still can add beautiful things on top. Yeah, choose for this one. Top and bottom, I'm gonna use this. Alright. Okay guys, what do you think? Shall we keep the inside black? Or do you also like some design papers on it? Choices. Choices. What shall we do? The inside black or I have no clue. What do you think? Yeah, you always can go back, but it's easier to do it right away. And I think it is nicer to put something inside. We always can do that. I think we always can do that. Shall I keep it black first? Oh my gosh, decisions. Ah, hate it. Okay guys, what do you think? So the outside and top and bottom. And the inside I choose this one, left and right, top the tile, and then in the back this mint, and I choose to put the big lilac strip on it. Alright, you don't see if your albums are inside, but yay, I like it. So that is done, and let's go to the mini albums, the size. Cool. Okay guys, okay, I had to try it, I had to try it first, and since we made two, we were gonna make two, so I had to try it out first. So I made already one album, and look how beautiful that fits. Amazing. So we're gonna make the other one, and I'm gonna give you all the measurements. Alright, so we're gonna need 5.5 by 8 inch. That's to the front and back, so you need 2 times. And in centimeters, that's 14 by 20.4 centimeters. Also 2 times, of course. And then for the spine, we're gonna do 2.5 by 8 inch. 1 time, of course. And in centimeters, that is 6.4 by 20.4. Okay, so those are the measurements, and my first cut is remember that we cut a piece for the bottom and top, that we had this long piece left, that I cut one spine off, because this is exactly 2.5. This is for those who have the kit. So I cut my first spine out of this leftover piece, this long piece. That's my spine. For my next spine, I'm gonna use this leftover piece. So I'm gonna cut this 8 by 2.5. Okay, then you still have something left. Not something, you still have plenty left. So I'm first gonna do that, 2.5. Let's see. My fiscars really cut nice in the 1 millimeter, so love that. And even these little pieces, you still can use these for 3D layers on each other, so you can. So this is my second, and then I still have this piece left. Don't know if you're gonna do something with it, but put it somewhere. Alright, and then for my final piece, I am gonna cut a 5.5 by 8 inch. Now I do need a oh yeah, I still have 5.5 on my squeam. So I'm just gonna first cut the 8 inch. And for this also, you can use this for 3D little pieces. Don't know if I need it, I have no idea, but alright, 5.5. And that's one. And another one. Marvelous. And then you have this left. So in altogether I used 5 A4 pieces 1 millimeter. And then I only have this and this left, and the little little cuts. That's all what I have left. So, but you still can use make me. I don't know if we can use this, but anyway, that is left. So let's do this. So I'm gonna grab 2 pieces of black. I use, by the way, Clairefontaine 160 gram. You can use any brand, of course. No particularly need to have exactly the same. 160 gram, it's just A4. The size is you. This does not really matter. So I'm just gonna make sure that this is about a 1 inch down and a 1 inch up. So this we can cut off. And we can... I always like to save this. You never know, for a small pocket or something. Alright, so now we are gonna attach these 2 pages on each other. Here we go. Peel this off. I always like to use my tape as my guideline right here. Then I always like to start with the spine. So I'm not gonna put too much glue on it, well, not too thick at least. Of course, you need to add enough glue on it. You don't want to see any bubbles, but not too thick. Alright, put this on nicely in the middle. And then the other 2 pieces. Here we go, put something on. And how much do I like to stay away? Well, it's a 1 millimeter, so you don't need to have 4 to 5 millimeters away. The wideness of this is totally depending on the thickness of your chipboard. Now I have 1 millimeter, and I just like to stay away at 3 millimeters, so something like that. Just so you have enough that the papers are going to go inside. Then you don't have anything to worry about that your spine is going to crack. There we go. So again, on this side, I just eyeball this a few millimeters from the spine. Then I'm just gonna flip this over. I like to use a bigger bone folder. Saves my arm a little bit. You also can use a ruler, by the way. There we go. Then we're gonna cut the corners. And I always like to eyeball this at 2 millimeter away from the corner. 2 to 3 millimeter, that's more than enough. So there are tools for that, but yeah, it's not particularly necessary. Just stay a little away from this corner here. Then everything will be fine. Alright, then next thing, I always like to start at the top. But okay, so just use your fingers and push the paper towards your chipboard. Okay, what you also can do is just put this on your table so everything is attached. And then you also can bend it, but you also can use your fingers. Just the small pieces is easy to bend that way on the table, but the longest pieces I just like to use my fingers. Just push it to the chipboard. There you go. Alright, then what I like to do is adding some double-sided tape all the way around. Makes it a little bit easier to... Actually, it's not particularly needed because the art glitter glue dries really fast, but it's just... Throw that away! Good heaven. Alright. Now I'm just gonna peel this off. But I still like to add glue against the chipboard. And then also a little bit on top. Alright, start in the middle. And just work your way out to the ends. Here we go. Burnish it down. Let's first do the bottom. To the chipboard. Start in the middle. To the ends. Burnish it down. Okay, now what I like to do is grab your bone folder and squeeze down the side so you get a nice edge. Same on the other side. There we go. Okay, next. Oh yeah, I promised you to show you. Alright, first of all, just squeeze these little pieces flat. Remove your back tape, and now this is a nice way to do it. Just squeeze this on the table and bend halfway down. So now, see, everything is already nice. Just add some glue on. Start in the middle. There you go. Burnish it down. Squeeze nicely at your corners. And if there is just a tiny little piece, you just can cut it out. Cut it off, and then you have a nice, perfect corner. So what I mean with push this down, this needs to be down, not hollow. So just squeeze this down, okay? Then you just can make this on your table and squeeze this towards, and there you go. Some glue, something at the top, something in the middle, start in the middle. Burnish it down, squeeze your corners, squeeze your corners, and then if you can see, it's a little glue also, but I do have a little tiny piece. Just grab your scissor, and that's it. done. This one was not necessary, but somehow one bit of the corner I did. Alright, so that's nice. Then grab your bone folder, go here in these grooves, just gentle. Use a bone folder that is not too sharp. Just squeeze this inside and fold it double. Okay, turn this over, do the same thing on this side. Fold it double. And there you go. There is your next album. Now let's check it out with the two of them. Marvelous. And there is space, I know, but we still need to add papers on it and ribbons and everything. So yay, perfect. Perfect. I like it. Okay, next.